So one of the things you can do at home if you have signs or symptoms of plantar fasciitis is actually rolling a tennis ball under your foot. So here I have a tennis ball here. What you want to do is kind of scooch forward in the chair, put some pressure underneath that foot, and you can roll it back and forth, especially underneath the heel a little bit where that pad is under there, and especially then into the arch area. And if you notice that you have like a knot or a specific point where it's tender, you can roll back and forth, but I suggest going very slow and doing it for like about a minute or two just to see how you respond to that. So you don't want to overdo it because then you can cause increased inflammation at the bottom of the foot, and then that would be counterproductive. So what you want to do is make sure you go slow, controlled, over the foot, or I should say under the foot with the tennis ball, and then after about a minute or two, give yourself a break. It's going to be like one of those hurt so good type of things because it's sore, but in the long run it's going to decrease some of that tension and tightness in the bottom of your foot, which is where that plantar fascia is. Another good way to stretch your calf muscles is just using the bottom step of a set of stairs at home. Or if you have a step stool, you can always use that as well, but the steps are pretty functional. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up to that last step and you're going to slowly back up so that your heels are off the edge. And what you want to do is kind of drop your heels down. Same thing is you really want to keep your knees straight so that you get the stretch behind the knee, into the calf, and into the ankle. And you're going to hold that 20 seconds 3 times. So make sure if you're doing this and you're doing on the steps, you want to make sure you're holding onto the handrail because a lot of balance is involved with that. If you don't hold on, we don't need you to fall. So please hold on and be safe and hold a wall next to you and the handrail. If you're going to do it on a box at home, make sure you have something that you can hold on to in front of you to give you support. PT can do a lot to help these things. Plantar fasciitis is something that if you actually don't address immediately, it can last months, and we're talking over a year long's worth of symptoms. So PT, we can assess the pain, we can see what the issue is going on there, where the pain is coming from and stemming from to make sure that that is really the problem. We can educate you thoroughly about the condition so you're aware of exactly what is going on. The other big thing is assessing your footwear. Even people that normally do wear what they call normal good footwear, like sneakers, tennis shoes, those kinds of things that are supportive, may not be wearing the correct footwear. So we can look at it and make sure it's appropriate for your foot. Stretches and strengthening exercises. For plantar fasciitis, stretching is huge. For ankle sprains, strengthening is super important. Balance exercises, especially with ankle sprains, is super important because we need to improve the stability of the joint. So we need to be able to get you back on your feet and be able to stand on your feet without your foot collapsing in again. And manual treatment will address any of the soft tissue restrictions and as well as any kind of issues with joint mobility and the actual joint itself. If you're having pain in your foot or ankle, or you have had a recent injury and you have questions, please feel free to let us know. Just click the link below.